Hello.
Hey Jay, hey Sahil.
Sorry for being late a little bit. Sartaj is out right now, so it's just you and me. And it seems like we have a new,
Yeah,
first joiner, Saurabh.
Hi,
Hello, how's it going?
pretty good. Hi. So yeah, this is my first meeting trying to get on with my open source journey. So thought of, we are using Gatekeeper as part of
Oh,
uh, Broadcom. So yeah, thought of joining
I
the community and
I didn't know Broadcom uses.
so yeah, VMware natively uses it.
Hmm.
But after Broadcom acquiring it, yeah.
Ooh. So we list. Let's see. Hmm. In what capacity do you guys use it, if you don't mind me asking?
Sure. So we
Like
have
it's for internal use, or like making sure your own clusters are adhering to standards, or
yeah. So it's production grade for our multi-cloud solution. Um, uh, Basically, we have different profiles, NSA, PCI. So making
Mm,
sure that uh, all the policies are basically applied through as part of Gatekeeper itself. So when new cluster gets created, we make sure that all the that cluster is NSA compliant by applying all the Gatekeeper related policies.
I see. Okay. um yeah, the reason I was asking is because we have like this website where we mentioned, like if people are looking for managed integration of Gatekeeper or a way to use it anywhere else as well, and if like it's a user facing offering that I was not aware of, then probably is good to add it to website as well, so that
Yeah.
it's
So the product is called VKS.
okay.
VK. Yeah.
um so do you like, I don't know how open source contribution works, but I'm going to share this website to you,
Hmm.
like in the chat. And so if you go onto that page, you'll see a section where like it says manage integration of Gatekeeper, and like you'll see uh, cloud vendors there. Do you think you wanna add that, like add VKS to there as well, or not?
I can check with my team. Not sure how much. I mean, I don't see a reason why we can't add it here, but I just would need to confirm how much we can share and how much.
Oh yeah, yeah, of
Yeah.
course, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's like user facing, and if a third party user already uses it, then I
It
think it will
is,
be fine.
I'll be
But
honest. I mean, it will come out next month. So
okay,
yeah, that's the reason I just wanted to confirm. Yeah.
okay, okay, yeah, no worries then.
Yeah.
Um, cool, sounds good. Yeah, thanks for joining and like uh, introducing and everything. So
Yeah.
it's always wonderful to see new faces. Uh, yeah, we don't have any agenda today, so like if you have anything that's like you want to share, that's fine. Go ahead. Otherwise, I do have like a couple of more questions.
Sure. So I just wanted to understand how to get involved in the community. I do see GitHub issues, and also do I just pick up something from the list, or is there anything specific you're looking at? So um, I can devote around 15% of time per week to open source. That's what I'm trying to negotiate with my management. Uh,
Okay.
15% of my time in open source. So yeah, I'm trying to see, and that's from next month. So I'm trying to see if there's anything you guys need help on, or you want me to, familiarize, or if there's anything, if I should onboard on first before going to the picking up any views, something like that sort.
So like first good issues which are labeled already are always good to start with.
Okay.
Those will be like mostly around like test cases or some minor bug fixes or doc changes or even chart changes. So this will like get you um in the process of like how the repo is structured and
Yeah.
where is what, right? Apart from that, we track milestone, and so there are like currently tracked milestone issues and which are already planned to be released in the next one, right?
Mm.
So like it's always good to look at that and pick up anything you'd like.
Mhm.
Third one is like, let's say you are using Gatekeeper and if you face any issues, then bring it up in the community. We can discuss how we can solve it. If it requires a design, we can come up with a design and then fix it. And fourth one is like, if there is any open issue already reported which you think, oh, this could be helpful to solve, pick it up.
Mm.
um, and that's about it. I'm always available on Slack as well. So there is OPA Gatekeep, like there is OPA Slack, and there is a dedicated channel for Gatekeeper. So you can ping me there anytime.
Can you send me the link, because the link which is there on the doc, it's outdated and it just says that the link doesn't exist.
Oh,
Maybe update on the doc itself, that would be easier.
oh yeah, this link is no longer active. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Let's see, let's see.
Where do you guys work?
I work in Microsoft, and Abhishek also here
Same,
works
same.
as well. So
Got it. And
uh,
are you guys based in Seattle?
yes, I am in Seattle. Are you as well in Seattle?
I'm in Bay Area.
Oh, nice, nice. Try the link that I sent you in the chat and see if that works. How long have you guys been using Gatekeeper? Do you know?
Uh, so we had another solution. It was called TMC, Transformation Control.
Mm,
Uh, we have used Gatekeeper there as well. So basically similar use case to apply policies. Uh, we had different categories of policies: security, quota. So quota, Gatekeeper was not involved. It was native Kubernetes policies,
mm,
Kubernetes resources. Then we had mutation policy, and what was the fourth one? There was another one. So yeah, so different types of policies. So it had a good UI and everything. And custom policy. Yeah, fourth one was custom policy. Customers can just, so for security policy and all, we had different strict, different profiles, strict and all that. So if customer selects strict, then we had around 8, 9 templates on our end which we used to apply on the cluster. Uh, for mutation policy, customer can basically add annotations or labels as part of whatever they have. And for quota policies, they can set quotas on it was namespace scope. So anything in the namespace, you can set the quota on. And custom policies, like just give them a text box. You can basically um, you can basically create a policy however you want, basically.
mm,
Um, so yeah, that's more like, so we had an operator model. Uh, we Gatekeeper operator. We didn't install Gatekeeper directly, and the installation happened through the operator. So the operator was something which was so when you attach a cluster to our transformation control, you create a cluster or attach a cluster, we deploy certain agents on that particular cluster. So Gatekeeper operator is was one of the core agents which gets deployed on the cluster as part of cluster being attached to our platform. And whenever customer creates a new policy on the cluster, we had some backend logic to basically check if Gatekeeper is already installed. If not, initiate the Gatekeeper install and then apply the policy on the cluster.
mm,
Yeah, so that was the flow in. Yeah, you can search for Tanzu Mission Control, but I think they changed the docs, so might not really see, but there might be some old existing docs because that particular product was transformed into something else. But I think you might get some redirects there.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, we pretty much used Gatekeeper, but we have used Gatekeeper. I mean, Gatekeeper capabilities. Don't know much about intrinsic how things happen behind the scenes.
I see.
Yeah.
Cool. Um, and like, do you plan to continue contributing to Gatekeeper? Or like, what's the goal? Or just like to know about it? I'm just curious.
No, no, no. I plan to contribute to Gatekeeper. I want to. Yeah, I want to. So I recently moved to a new team, and that team wants to use Gatekeeper as part of the VKS solution, which I was talking about. Uh, so the plan here is to create Gatekeeper as an add-on. Add-on in the sense customer can basically. So we have a add-on standard library of. Have you heard of Carvel by any chance?
No.
So Carvel, Carvel, Carvel is a packaging solution, I would say similar to Hem, and it is built in-house in VMware, and then I think it was donated to CNCF. Uh, so we used Carvelized packages, and we are planning to Carvelize Gatekeeper
Mm.
and push it as part of our standard package library. That library is so whenever a new cluster gets created through VKS, that library is a repository, nothing but a repository is available to the customers. So customers can come in and say, hey, add-on install Gatekeeper. So it will pull the Gatekeeper add-on from the library and apply it on the cluster. So you'll have Gatekeeper installed there. And we are planning to use so this is more of a compliance use case where we want to have different profiles. So for example, PCI or NSA or STEG or CIS. So I think Gatekeeper is more involved in NSA and PCI policies. So we'll have a set of policies which customer wants or which basically NSA recommends. So when customer selects, hey, I want an NSA compliant cluster, will automatically install the add-on on the cluster and deploy the policies on that particular cluster.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
that's a short-term goal. Yeah.
So, like on that front, right? Like we introduced new features. Are you aware of Gator CLI, which is also like provided by Gatekeeper?
No.
So let me see. Um, so we have this like CLI tool. I'm sharing it in the chat as well.
Okay.
And this CLI tool basically lets you test your policies in shift left manner, whatever it may be. And then we recently introduced like two new features, and one of which is like getter policy, which is like built around managing or deploying policies to a cluster.
Okay.
And so, and Abhishek is working on a issue called getter policy controller, which is essentially going to be a policy solution that basically runs getter policy underneath, and then watches over the deployed policies in the cluster, and then syncs it, resyncs it. Like if you want to deploy it, then you can deploy it, and stuff like that, which sounds a lot similar to what you guys are trying to do. Like
Okay.
for example, NSA policy, right? Like people or customer can assign a NSA policy or CSI policy, I think is what you said,
Yeah.
which will essentially be like bunch of policies with opinionated constraints and enforcements, right?
Hmm.
And so I thought I was sharing this may
Yeah.
be kind
Yeah.
of helpful in the sense. And I don't know how far is Abhishek on that issue. It might be if at all, like if you want to contribute, that might be also a good issue to start with, or collaborate with Abhishek if he's already started there.
Sounds good. Yeah. Yeah.
um,
I'll go through the Gator CLI page which you shared.
yeah, cool. And again, like if you have any questions, just hit me up on Slack or like post it
Got
in
it.
the channel.
Oh,
Did that link work for you, by the way,
oh
or
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it did open. Let me just quickly uh task.
Abhishek, do you mind raising a PR, replacing the link in the
Yeah,
uh
yeah, yeah. I'll do that. Yes.
yeah, cool. Thank you.
It looks like someone needs to add me to that particular Slack. Are you able to add me directly to that Slack?
Let's see. I'm checking my emails to see if I got it. I did not. So this might not be the link that we are looking for.
Yeah,
Then
because what it is saying is there doesn't seem to be an account, my account, tied to policy agent Slack channel. Uh, you can ask the administrator to basically add you directly.
hmm. Yeah, I may need to figure out details on how, like,
That's
why.
fine. I'll just send you my email address if you figure out. Just
Yeah.
add me.
Actually, let's. I mean, if you have time, then we use OPA Slack. So I'm sending you one more link and see if that works.
Okay.
Oh, that is also no longer active. Never mind. Yeah, I'll save your email from the Zoom chat because it, like, it is not. Are you in Kubernetes? Like, I'm there also. So like you can, if I don't get back to you or you don't hear anything, you can reach out to me there as well.
Is it just Jay there?
Uh, it's gonna be Jaideep Gabani.
Okay, sounds good. I'll just note that down. Yeah.
Yeah, let me share my full link. This is gonna be, sorry.
So how does it work? Are you guys 100% allocated to this particular thing, or it's just similar to like 15-20% of your time, or how does that?
No, I like me and Abhishek are actively working here on Gatekeeper.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much 100% of the time.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
um, like Abhishek just joined couple of months or 3 months ago. I don't know the exact time. Um, and so he's also like ramping up onboarding as well. And yeah, so that's basically it. But I think like if we get more people contributing, that either speeds up the project or like gives us time to get involved elsewhere as
Got got
uh,
it. Okay. So from my perspective, I would say uh, Broadcom is not that into open source. I'll be honest. I mean, they are trying to, but they are not very pro open source. But I'm trying to negotiate some time, like let's say 15% of my time per week. So I don't know how much I'll be able to contribute. Not as much as you guys, but I'll try my best to be
oh
honest.
yeah, yeah, I mean, that's like anything is welcome,
Okay, perfect.
yeah, and like who knows, like if you guys end up uh, going on full scope Gatekeeper and like trying to maintain, then we can and of course, like if Broadcom is interested, then we can co-maintain the project itself, and like get you to that level.
Yeah.
uh yeah, so yeah, that's about it, I think. How is your like experience using Gatekeeper so far? One more thing before I forget, I'm sorry. So we maintain this library as well, like I shared it in the Slack,
Okay.
sorry, Zoom chat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
um so like for your use cases, right, if you find any policies that are not already here and you think those might be good fit for upstream, of course, like remove any internal information that you want to, but if you want to contribute there, that's welcome as well. And like I was talking about getter policy, right, so there is a catalog file in this library,
Mhm.
and there are like different bundles for pod security, like baseline bundle, restricted bundle. So it would be nice to have like an NSA bundle or a CSI bundle. I don't know how like particular nitty-gritty details about it yet,
Yeah.
but just something to think about. It
There's
may.
a lot of overlap. So someone in my team actually did that def check. So whatever gatekeeper already has as part of your library and what NSA recommends, there's a lot of overlap actually. There are 3, 4 policies which might not be there. Node port related to node port or something, I forgot. But I think I would say 80% already there is an overlap between what NSA recommends and what gatekeeper already has.
Okay, so I mean, just another way to contribute for you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. And so do we so it's alternating between 2 p.m. and 10 a.m. On
Every
Wednesday,
Wednesday,
every
yes.
Wednesday. How many people do generally join, or how many people are actively working on the project?
So there is me and Abhishek, and then Sartaj as well, but he's
Okay.
out today.
Okay.
Then like every once in a while, someone from Red Hat will join, and then um, there is one more guy, Ellen, who is from JP Morgan, and he also joins.
Okay.
Those two are like variable; they are not regulars.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
and that's about it. And then people join if like they have some issues or they have some questions, but nobody's regular.
Makes sense. Okay. Okay. Um, Another question which I had was, and maybe we don't have to address it today, but do we have any plans to basically add uh, mutate existing objects on the cluster? For example, I think Kyverno has that capability where it runs a background job and um,
Yeah.
yeah, and the problem is, so our customers basically, so Red Hat has this OpenShift, right? So we are OpenShift. OpenShift is our competitor. So OpenShift, think of it like our product is similar to OpenShift. OpenShift is our competitor. Um, OpenShift uses Caverno, and it basically Caverno uses internally a background loop to basically mutate the existing objects on the cluster. It's not a hard requirement for us, but I just wanted to check because it came up in one of our discussions here.
So we have debated this in the past, and like almost, or not almost, but like 100% of the time, the standpoint gatekeeper maintainers have taken was to not give the tools to users so that they can shoot themselves in their foot, like allowing uh, on cluster mutation probably is like one of them, right? Because mutation in general is kind of unexpected behavior. It can cause race conditions, and like you end up in a state where user or author of that policy might not have intended it to be. And so that's why we have like that. For that reason, we have always said that it's probably better not to allow that.
Hmm.
uh, and because like for that type of scope you would have to basically give out unrestricted access to cluster resources in terms of mutation. uh, and right now if you see in gatekeeper, like we are very restricted and only give out as much RBAC as needed.
Hmm.
And then the second reason was it, like it seems like its own controller. It doesn't have to be an admission one, right? uh, so if you want to write it down, like we can create one more just one more repo under OPA or anywhere else for that, right? Like it doesn't have to be necessarily part of the gatekeeper. CRD part, we can template it out, like right now how frameworks exist. If we want to use the existing mutation CRDs, like we can keep it out as library and then use it in multiple places. So there is no like strong or logical case for it to be part of the gatekeeper itself.
Hmm.
But like we are always evolving, and with new information and new insights that can change. So like if you think this is a good fit, then we can probably work things out and see what is best with broader audience, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
But does it make sense, the reasoning behind the whole thing? Like that's why gatekeeper mutations as well are very, very restrictive as opposed to like Kubernetes map itself, because the conversions is one of the top criteria that gatekeeper mutations take
Mm.
in. So
Right. Yeah, that's it for me. I think you shared some few good links for me to go through. I'll definitely check if Gator can be used in our use case. Not for the immediate release because it's already going out next month.
yeah,
Uh,
it's like I must warn you, it's relatively very new feature and it's in alpha, so there'll be bugs
yeah,
and stuff. But like as I said, this is new and we are always
yeah,
looking for users to use it so
yeah.
that we can identify bugs and like make it better.
I understand, but uh, I'll be honest. I don't think alpha using alpha version is going to fly.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, yeah. I
yeah,
mean, I don't
it-
under.
yeah, because we have 400. So VMware has around 400K customers.
Mm,
400K customers. I'm not saying every one of them is going to use this particular feature, but even
yeah.
if let's say 5% of the are gonna use it, then that's more than 10,000.
Mm.
Uh, so I don't think using alpha features is going to fly with legal too, honestly. But I will at least try it on my end, maybe to evaluate if it's a good fit and see, try it out myself if I get some time. Uh,
And I mean, the goal here is to like eventually move it to beta and GA,
yeah,
and
yeah,
like if you are reproducing the same work
yeah,
somewhere else, then why not just merge those efforts and
yeah.
like
No, I
make it
agree.
better?
I agree. I agree.
Uh, yeah, cool. I'm really looking forward to seeing you around in the community, and
Okay.
I'll shortly, like as soon as I figure out the Slack link, I'll send it to you.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yep, of
All right.
course.
Bye, Abhishek. Bye, Jay. See ya.
Bye. See you.
Bye.
Did you, Abhishek, have anything you wanted to discuss or?
No, I'm good. Yeah, regarding the status cluster PR, I'm facing like few unit test issues. So because I mean the unit tests were not returned for like this kind of scenario.
Yeah.
So yeah, there have been like some maybe like fakes that I'm using to just like pass the tests. Yeah. But yeah, I am like targeting like in another like 2 days, but it's been delayed because of like some failures that I'm facing like as I go on. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Sounds good. And let me know if you like need to pair or something. I can.
Yeah, and also I think I can assign issues to myself now, so that's okay, right? If I do that going forward.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Um. Yeah. Then I think it's a wrap.
Yeah. Okay. See you. Bye.